What's up, guys? Today we're talking about what it means to be healthy. So as you can probably tell from that title, this is quite the loaded video. So it's like a loaded question when someone says like, what does it mean to be healthy, or what does healthy eating look like, right? So there's a lot of different factors that go into this, and we'll do our best to cover all of them and show you what you can't forget if you truly want to be balanced and healthy. So there are like four main categories when it comes to our health or different aspects of health. So the first one is food, for sure, food, nutrition. The second one is going to be exercise or movement. The third one is going to be sleep. And then the fourth one is going to be kind of like mental health or self-care, stress management. So we'll dive through all four of these, what's important to know in each category, and truly what it means to be healthy and balanced with all of them. So when it comes to our food, I teach something called the foundation for a healthy diet, which is kind of what it sounds. It's the foundation, the framework, the baseline for healthy food and nutrition. And so I'll link a blog post below all about that, where you can go and pick each food from the categories, know what's healthiest for you. But in general, it's going to be things that science says always win. So what are those types of foods? Vegetables, for sure. If you're skipping vegetables but you're perfectly hitting macronutrients, you're missing the point. Vegetables bring vitamins, minerals, antioxidants in a way that our macros in general just don't. And sure, we can get some of those from our other food as well, but do not skip vegetables if you're looking for overall balanced health. Other things that are not typically debated would be our plant-based proteins and fibrous foods, so things like beans, lentils, legumes, all of that good stuff. It is never debated that those are healthy for us, where there's some discrepancy about meat or a ton of different meat objects that might be healthy. So while I still eat those and I use them sparingly, I do skip and avoid red meat and processed meat. Read more on that in the description below, all about the foundation for a healthy diet. So checkbox number one would be nutrition and food, and healthy food being part of what makes you healthy. We can do all the others. If we're missing the mark on food, though, we won't truly be healthy on the inside. And that is what marks health to me, is what is your lab work like? If you have high cholesterol, is your blood sugar in control? All of that good stuff. So super important, and why we talked about it number one when it comes to health. Another factor with our food would also be, are you eating enough and not too little? So I talk about metabolism support in my 4-week Easy Health program, and teach people that if you want to reach your health goals, you got to make sure you're supporting your metabolism. So constantly eating too little is also not healthy. We know that eating too much all the time either is not healthy either. And so you got to have that good balance and know what's right for you. If you're not sure what's right for you, reach out, let me know, join my 4-week program, and learn all about what healthy could look like for you. The next thing is exercise and movement. And so in the same way that we can't ignore the other three, we cannot ignore this one. And so if we are perfectly eating the best foods, all of that good stuff, but we're not being active at all, again, our insides won't be as healthy as we need them to be. So good exercise and movement helps keep blood sugar in control. It helps balance cholesterol and all of that good stuff in terms of lab work. And so you need that. It keeps blood pressure low, everything. It's also really good for mental health, which we'll talk about too, but building muscle is a really great way to also support our metabolisms and keep us having a good quality of life as we age too. So exercise and movement are really, really important, and there's recommendations on how much we should get a week. This varies based on the type of exercise you're doing and stuff like that. But in addition to just aerobic exercise, so like walking, running, all of that, HIIT workouts, they're also recommending strength training now too. And so 2 days additional strength training in addition to 75 to 150 minutes of aerobic exercise a week is kind of what you're shooting for. So if you don't even know anything about exercise, or you're just getting started trying to add some of these layers to health, make sure that you're a healthy person, just start where you can. Walk around the block. It's much easier than trying to get out and run or doing some kind of crazy workout. If you're new to strength training, that's not something you've ever done before, there's so many resources out there. You can start with body weight movements, HIIT workouts that incorporate body movement, and anything. So just kind of start where you can. Next, we have sleep. And so this is going to be a really important factor for overall health, which people often overlook. But whenever we get proper sleep, which is at least like 7 hours a night, we can go into that deep REM sleep. It's where we get recovery from our exercise. It's where we just reset. It is important for mental health as well, and for so many other things. Sleep really resets your body and kind of gets you back into the flow of things. With improper sleep, we see tons of crazy stuff happening internally. Our blood sugar is out of whack. Our hormones are out of balance. We have more cravings in general from our hunger hormones that are released. And so not getting proper sleep just kind of throws all the others out of whack. So making sure you're supporting the rest in an overall healthy way by getting proper sleep is really, really important. And we have mental health. This cannot be overlooked, how well you are taking care of yourself, right? So we can be perfectly in tune with our nutrition. We can be exercising and sleeping really well. But if we're stressed or constantly obsessing about our health, that's also not healthy. So we know that the more anxiety we have, the more obsession we have with these things, it can impact your hormones, cortisol, right? Our stress hormone can go through the roof if we are not properly handling things from a mental health perspective. So that can be past situations or current situations that might be happening to you. So reach out to somebody if you need help. Guys, this is huge when it comes to your health. So don't just think about the other three, or just think about what food you're putting into your body or how much exercise you're getting. Also, obsessing about those is not healthy. So we need a balance of all of these things, and balance comes when we're in a healthy mental state. So those are the 4 main things when it comes to health that should all be considered, not just one, right? Don't just focus on the food or just focus on sleep or whatever it might be, but these 4 things need to be in balance to make sure that you truly are overall healthy. There are for sure other factors of health too that you can consider that we won't cover necessarily in this video, but watch all my other videos for common nutrition questions, health questions, and just consider these things first as kind of that baseline, and you can add other things to that. So whether it be supplements or whether it be certain kinds of workouts or different things to that, making sure you're drinking enough water, right? I'll link some videos below if you're looking to dive a little bit further into what it means to be healthy, but these 4 things are the main things to focus on when it comes to health. Hopefully this was helpful to kind of lay a framework for health for you. If you have questions on what it means to get healthy, or you kind of feel stuck, reach out to me. We have a 4-week live program where you learn what it means to be healthy for you without giving up foods you love. And so I teach a health personality assessment, so where you really get to know yourself and what's going to work and not work for you. If you like these videos, let me know. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other common health, nutrition, review videos, whatever it might be. And if you're looking for a little bit more day-to-day support, check us out on Instagram.